can even get to God.
Hey YouTube, how's it going? It's Willie Sauce, and I'm back with another video for you guys. So, today, kind of just wanted to do a, a little bit of a real talk with you guys. I've always been comfortable talking to you guys about a lot of stuff just because this has been YouTube and streaming. It's just been a huge part of my life, and I've always been open to you guys, and I've always been comfortable enough to share things and just kind of speak my mind on, how certain things are going in my life, or what I want to do for you guys, or what I'm gonna stop or start, whatever it might be. And I realized over the past couple of videos I've been getting a lot of comments and a lot of dislikes, which is, that's fine. People are always entitled to their own opinion and how they feel on a lot of things. But as a video maker and a streamer, when you see stuff like that, you're like, okay, I must be messing up somewhere, because that's not the response you want to get from people. And a lot of people argue that, like, oh, if that does happen, you shouldn't make a video like the video I'm making now, because it might just encourage people to, dislike it more or leave more negative comments or whatever it might be. And I've always kind of been, I won't lie, I've always been kind of scared to be in this kind of position, because it's like, am I really messing up that bad, or is it just something that I'm missing, or did I do something wrong? And I don't want to fall into a position where everything kind of goes away. Like, I don't want all this stuff that I worked for, I don't want it to go away because maybe I'm just missing something and I'm messing up somewhere, when I could be doing better, or I could just make a little switch and everything could be nice. So I do want to apologize if things have seemed like a lot of the comments were, wow, he's really run out of ideas, or he really doesn't care anymore, he's just kind of throwing up videos. And I want to say that I'm not really throwing up videos, because if you guys remember, there was a few points on YouTube where I was gone for maybe like a month or so. One of the times was when I was moving houses and I was super busy. Another time I was flying out to California. That was like last year's TwitchCon. And I was just getting super busy. But one thing I told you guys is I will never force myself to make content or stream just to put it up to try to make some money or anything like that. And you guys should know that. And I've thought about it a lot recently, and I've always stuck to that, because YouTube and streaming has always been something that I've enjoyed, and it's a hobby, and it's something I like to work on, and I like to get creative with it, and it's just always been my thing. Like, people know me, they're like, yo, Will, he's the guy that does YouTube, he's the guy that streams, he's got like a cool setup at his house, and he does this and does that, and that's never gonna go away. And something that I've realized a lot recently too is, although yes, this is a hobby of mine, I had a talk with a few of my friends, and like, listen, this is a hobby and something that you enjoyed that became your job. And I've always struggled calling it my job, because it's very rare where you can find something in life that you actually like, enjoy it a lot, and you get an income for it, and and not just an income, but an income that can support yourself. So I've thought about it recently, and I want to let you guys know that I'm not just throwing up videos, and I haven't run out of ideas. I will say that I lost a bit of my creative side, and I think a lot of that has to do with me just being so jumbled up with things in life recently. One thing I can be honest about is my life is not the same as it was 2 years ago, or even a year ago, when I was, quote unquote, in my prime, or whatever it may be. There's a lot more things in my life, and I know a lot of you guys understand that, and I get a lot of supporters who are like, hey, listen guys, I know you want Will to do this, that, but he's still got things that he's got to worry about. There are a lot of new additions that are in my life that I didn't have, and I had a lot more free time back in the day, and I could sit there for hours and hours and hours at a time doing nothing, and that would have been fine. So right now I'm at a point where I'm really trying to juggle everything and balance it all out. And I'm not gonna lie, it's a struggle. I always was an advocate for people staying consistent, and if this is something that they cared about, they have to stay consistent or you're not gonna make it. And it's so true, because once these things started to become a part of my life and started hindering my YouTube and my streaming, my consistency was lower and lower, and it shows in a lot of statistics. And you know, everything that I preach to everybody is really how it is. And it's kind of funny because now I'm in a position where I'm not even living up to what I preach to people, and I don't want to do that. So what I'm trying to let you guys know is, although I might be in like a little bit of a rough spot now, I'm really trying to work on it, and I'm not trying to take you guys for granted, and I'm really not just throwing up random content just to kind of throw it up for you guys. Some of the videos recently that I've made have been kind of just, you know, some B-roll footage and me commentating over it, which is something I've done for years. I'm a commentator. I like to talk to you guys. I like to talk about different topics or just share what I'm doing at the time, although it might not be a very popular you know, like a series video or just a popular video in general. What I'm doing right now, I like to talk to you guys. I like to just commentate and just kind of whatever flows into my mind, I like to talk to you guys about. So I'm not trying to put up random footage. I'm not trying to throw up garbage videos, although I know you guys are very serious about it, and you guys like to tell me that, yo, Will, this stuff is bad, this is stupid, don't do this anymore. I just want you guys to know that I'm still doing my thing and I'm trying. It's just, you know, until you get to a point in life where you gotta go through the same thing, you won't understand. But I'm always gonna be here, and I'm always gonna be here for you guys, and I'm always gonna, you know, put out content for everybody. So I'm really working on stuff. I have a lot of ideas, probably too many ideas, which is another thing that's been hindering me. Once you start getting all these thoughts in your head and all these different ideas and things you want to do, it becomes hard for you to execute them because you want to do them all at the same time, and you can't do that. You got to take it one step at a time. So I hope you guys still stick around and love me and, you know, support the videos. And I'm really, I promise you guys, I'm trying. It's just, I'm really just trying to get back on my feet and make sure everything is in a spot where I want it to be. And just continue to love me as long as I love you. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys can hear me out, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.